Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Right, today I'm going to be doing the little frog that I promised my granddaughter. I'll just give them a little clean first in case there's some leftovers from last time. Make sure the dust is out. Just use a bit of sticky tape, masking tape. Okay, he's clean. Now she wanted me to do a pink frog, and she also wanted some butterflies. So I've got these temporary tattoos here. I'll probably do a very, very light transparent pink and maybe a blue, so it'll come out looking a little bit purple. Or I go that pink there, but then I might get washed away with the pink. Yeah, I think I'll go either that blue or that one, and maybe a little one on the leg. Not sure. We'll wait and see. But first step is I need to put some eyes in him. I have got these little eyes here for frogs. So I've picked the little blue ones, so probably go for the blue butterfly. And I've marked the back so I know which way the lines go. So when I put the eyes in, they're in the correct position. So I googled what a frog's eyes look like and how they're positioned, and that's how I know which way to put them. Snake eyes go one way and frog's eyes go the other, apparently. So I'll do that first with a little bit of UV resin and just pop it under my lamp. So let's do that. Okay, I did one off camera. It was a little bit fiddly, but I'll show you what I've done. So I just put a tiny, tiny, tiny little drop in the eye socket. And then pop your eye in. Turn them over. Whoops, around the other way. Turn over. Okay. And then I just adjusted it until I get it right. Push them down into the resin. Ooh, it's a bit slippery. Got too much resin in there, I think. Oh, it's not in this socket. Oh, there it is, right there. And pop them over to my lamp. And just 30 seconds I think will do. They look pretty straight. So what I'm going to do is mix up some of this clear resin I got from Temu, so we'll see what this is like. It does say 30 minutes work time, 24-hour cure time, and it says fast cure, so 24 hours. I don't think that's fast cure, but we'll see how long it actually takes. It'll be a good experiment actually. Right, so I'm just going to do clear to start with, just to cover his belly, his back, sorry, so I can put the temporary tattoo on top, and then I'm going to fill him with pink. So you'll see the pink through the clear, but the tattoo needs to be going on to the clear, not the pink. Okay, let's do that. So put him aside, and I will do maybe just 30 mils. Maybe I'll do 60 mils. I think this frog's 120 mils. Although I don't really want the clear going into his face. So I just want to cover this bit here. Probably not going to be able to stop that unless I put something underneath him and tilt him. I'll make up 60 anyway, and I can use it for another project if I have too much. So this is a 1-to-1 ratio. So let's start with A. And I will do, I'll do 40. So let's start with 20 of this. It's hard to see this cup. Oh, it's quite thick. Is it 20? No, it's not, nowhere near. Keep going. It's 20. Right on the dot. And 20 of this one. So I'm working in mils, because in New Zealand we use mils, not ounces. It's pretty hard to get up. I'll come back in a minute. Okay, so it's another 20 of B. It's very thick. It's okay. We'll stir that right up till we get rid of all the striations. I'll be back in a minute. You don't want to watch me sitting here for 5 minutes stirring. Okay, I've mixed it up, given a good stir for about 5 minutes. Trillions of little bubbles. I don't know if you can see that in there. So I've just let it sit for 10 minutes. Hopefully all those little bubbles will come to the surface. I'm a bit worried, but you know, I've got this little piece of silicone here. I'm just going to pop it under his head, just so it lifts up just a tad, because I don't want the resin going down into his little face. So I'll just pour some of this in. It's probably all I'll need. Just have a check out the size of this tattoo. Well, I might have to put the little one in. Yeah, I'll put the little blue one in. Right, now I just want to leave that. Let that to set. I got a bit left over, but I'm going to use this on another project. Just give a little spray of alcohol. Hopefully that'll break the tension, surface tension, and some of those little bubbles will disappear. Right, we will leave him, and I will come back when that's cured. Okay, back, and it's nice and solid. So we'll go ahead and put a little butterflies in. I've cut these two out, that will fit. And they are temporary tattoos, so we just peel off the plastic backing, if I can get it off. Oh, that's quite fiddly. Here we go. So take that plastic off, and then just place your little butterfly where you want them, and I might put them on a bit of an angle there. Yep, that's perfect. And get a damp handy towel and just dab that on there. I will run and get one of those. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've got my little damp serviette, and we'll just dab that on him till we soak the backing paper. I don't know what my lighting's like in here this morning because it's raining today. I've only got one light in here. It's better on a sunny day, so I hope this actually turns out. I can see shadows there. Right, hopefully that's soaked enough, and we should be able to just peel that paper off and the butterfly should remain. I'll use this. Might need a bit more water on there, I think. Should be able to slide this paper off. There we go. He's out. Excellent. So one butterfly, and the other little one I will put on the front by his eyes. I'm going to do pink. I hope this pink doesn't disappear because I'm using pink translucent resin. But he has got a black outline, so it shouldn't do. So we put him there. I don't want to press too hard because I don't want to dislodge that resin, but it's taking a bit of water, this little, oh, here we go. He's out. Okay, now we have two little butterflies. Okay, I'll just let that dry, put them aside, and now it's time to mix up some resin. And I'm using this fast cure from Temu, epoxy resin. So it's 1:1. So I'm going to be needing, not quite sure actually. I think it's 120 mils to fill the whole frog, but I can't remember how much I put in there at the start. It wasn't much. Let's do 80. Okay, I'll just mix that up and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I've stirred this for a good 5 minutes. Just set that over there. So what I want to do is, I think I'll put a little bit of glitter in his tippy toes, her tippy toes. What colour? Probably this colour here. So I won't use this resin, I'll just use the UV resin so I can get that set straight away. I don't want the glitter dripping down into the pink. So I'll get a little container and pop a little bit in there. This is just from Temu as well. Doesn't have a brand name, just says UV Resin Hard. UV Curable Resin Solution DIY Glue. But it does work. I've tried it before. Right, a little bit of glitter. Oh, and we need to punch a hole in that. And we'll just pop a tiny bit in there. Okay. just dab a little bit into the toes. Okay, that's all I need there. Maybe a tiny bit. Ah, that's enough. Just pop them under my light. And I'll just repeat that process on all the little toes. Right, I will be back when I've done all the toes. Okay, all her toes are done. I can see the eyes in there. Don't know if you can see that. So now we are ready for our pink translucent resin. Okay, just using this pigment dye here. It just says pink. It says pink resin pigment. Another Temu product. Give it a good shake. Now I only want this to be very light. I actually ended up mixing 100 mils because it had a tiny bit left in the bottom. I thought I must use the whole bottle up. If I've got too much, it's okay. I'll just pour it into another mould. Why is it not coming out? Here's my pin. It's just so hard to see. My eyes aren't that great. Center. Oh. Goodness. Here we go. Right. Start off with just a couple of drops, I think. Even though it's 100 mils. I don't want to overdo it because you can put it in, but you can't take it back out. Why does pigment dye always want to stick to the outside? Okay. I would say a bit more. Don't know if I even published this video because the lighting in here is so bad. Still need a bit more. Two. This resin has a 30-minute working time. So I've probably been mucking around for about 15 minutes doing the toes and the mixing, so we're probably up to about 20-25 minutes, and it does feel like it's getting quite thick. Okay, it does look quite pink, but that's because the cup is deep. The deeper you go, the darker it looks. Decisions. I think I'll go a little bit darker. 2 more and then I'll leave it alone. Probably should have mixed this in a bigger cup. I'd have more room to stir, but it is what it is. Okay, I think that's pink enough. Let's just test it on a piece of paper tissue. Okay, I'll have to go a bit more. I can barely see that. Just fast forward this, guys, if you had enough of watching me mix in some pink dye. Okay, I think we're ready. Here we go again. If I wreck this, I'm going to be so angry with myself. So I'm really enjoying this resin art. Such good fun. I'm really glad I stumbled across it on YouTube actually. Watched a couple of videos from the channel Pouring Your Heart Out. She has some lovely things she's done. Really great frogs. Check her out. She's from Australia. And she does acrylic pouring as well. So it's Pouring Your Heart Out. Right, let's do it. Let's stop mucking around and fill up this frog. Okie dokie. It should be nice and dry from when I used the wet tissue. Okay, there is a lot of tiny micro bubbles in there, but I'm not too concerned. Let's just see what happens. Might just start by pouring it down my stick because it feels like it's a long way down. Ah! Oh, okay. That was a bit fast, but never mind. Oh, maybe I might not have enough. Maybe just. It's going to slow down a bit. Let's pop some on the feet. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. Alright, try and scrape all that out. I have to get down on the ground and have a look and see if it's full. It's hard to actually see because it's so transparent. I think it's full. Like every last drop out. Okay, let's have a look. Just full. Right, we will leave her to cure. Oh, there's a bit of overflow there, so it must be full. Right, let's leave her to cure and we'll be back for the unmold. Just gonna give a little spray of alcohol to pop those surface bubbles. I can see a bubble or something right down in here. It's a piece of black something. Oh, I know what that is. Alright, these jugs from Temu, the measurements are on the inside. If you can see that. Several. And see how it's got black in it? That's from black resin that I had in there yesterday or the day before. And it's really, really hard to get out of those grooves. But when you mix your new resin, they dislodge and they end up in your resin. It's not a good idea to put the measurements on embossed on the inside of a jug. It should be on the outside. So I'm just going to go and pick all these little black bits out of the frog. Just bring them up to the surface and try and get them out. Oh. I'll just keep at this and try and get every little bit out, and I'll see you at the unmold. Okay, we are back and rock solid. Awesome. So let's demold our little pink frog for my granddaughter. But before we do that, I do have a couple of little molds here that I made with a bit of leftover resin from another project I was doing. So I'll just demold those first. So this has got the temporary tattoo on as well. there we have a little, it's a little trinket tray, I suppose you'd call it. It's cute. So it is a little bit sticky still on the inside. We'll just leave that for a couple of days and it should dry out nicely. So yeah, that's cute. And because I had some more glittery resin, sorry, I had made way too much. I just poured them into these pendant moulds. So quite a bit of glitter on that, probably a bit too much, but never mind. It's better than wasting resin. And there's the other one. Sure, some little girls will find those cute, make them into a necklace. Okay, now let's do our frog. Just loosen all around. I've got a bit of overspill, I think. Yeah, I do. Oh, that's tight. So if you remember, I put UV resin in the tippy toes with a bit of glitter. Hopefully they won't snap off. I'll try and keep you in the square so you can see what I'm doing. Always nervous around the toes. Terrible if they broke off. I suppose I could super fix them back, glue them back, but don't want that happening really. Oh, goodness. Ah, there we go. It's like a suction cap. Oh, dear me. Oh, here we go. Yes. Come on, little frog. Oh, lots of little pieces flying off from the overflow. That's probably why it was so hard to get off. Okay. Oh, get rid of that later. Okay, put that down here so you can see it better. So here we go. Cute. Now the eyes. Let's see the eyes. Yep, they are where I wanted them. Thank goodness for that. I was just a bit worried that they might be a bit crooked or a bit skew-off, but no, they turned out good. There's the butterflies. So quite an easy one to do, pretty plain, but still cute. And the little glittery toes. Maybe I should have put purple eyes or blue tips on the toes, but no, it looks really good. I'm really happy with it. It's cute. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you reckon. Oh, I have made a mistake, I think. Yes, look. I think that's got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's got 5 tippy toes on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this one here. I just assumed to be 4 because the front had 4. Huh. First time I've noticed that. So I'll just clean this frog up, take off all the little bits sticking out. They'll just come off with your fingers. And I'll give that to my granddaughter. I'm sure she'll love it. She'll have that in her bedroom, next to her bed probably. Oh, cute. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.